A quick fix is not going to be the thing that sets you up for long-term success. Taking the long road, learning how to set that good foundation, that's going to be what allows you to create the body of your dreams. If you really want to get ahead, you need a solid foundation. So listen, I love a shortcut. I love a shortcut if I'm off in the desert and I really have to go to the bathroom and I don't want to go to the bathroom out in the desert and I'm trying to get home really quickly. I love a shortcut. Give me the shortcut. But in regards to my health and wellness, I do not like fucking shortcuts. So I have a girlfriend and she is in the Airbnb business and she recently got this cute little house and she was like so excited to decorate it and get it listed and make the money. But unfortunately, she found out that there was an issue with the foundation. So now she has to tear the whole house down before she can get it up to where she needs it to be so that she can get it online. And I know that sucks because you have to like take a step back to, build out this foundation. But what would suck even more is her having guests and then I guess falling through the floor. Like that would be terrible. And it's the same thing with health and wellness. And I particularly want to talk with you today in regards to weight loss. So take something like a juice cleanse. I've seen this marketed for years. I'm sure you've seen it too. Maybe you've even done a juice cleanse. I've done them in the past where it's like, I'm going to drink, all of this juice over the next 5 days and I'm going to lose 5 pounds this week. And it's like, yeah, this does work, but it's like kind of a trick because you're just losing this water weight. So once you actually start eating food again, all of the weight's going to come back. Whereas if, had started focusing in on changing your habits, maybe you are prioritizing protein, maybe you're in like a small deficit, you're strength training, you're like doing all these things, losing 5 pounds, like easy peasy. But looking for that shortcut, it's like, okay, I achieved, this 5 pound weight loss goal, but now all of the weight's going to start coming back on my body because it's just like not an achievable thing because I didn't set a good foundation for myself. And then that makes me think of something a little more extreme. So for those people who are looking to lose a lot of weight, a juice cleanse is just like not going to do it. But I've seen so many people, especially this past year, particularly celebrities who are using these different GLP-1s and, Ozempic is like all over the place where it's like, yeah, I can take this and it's going to start rewiring how my brain is, talking to the rest of my body. So I'm able to, regulate what I'm eating, but I haven't laid the foundation of strength training and eating the right foods. So I'm losing a bunch of muscle mass and it kind of looks like my body is melting. So yes, I've lost the weight, but do I actually look the way that I wanted to look? Are you ready to start building strength, but feel overwhelmed by complicated workouts and influencers on social media? Foundations is your answer. If you're new to strength training and want a simple, effective way to get stronger, build muscle, and drop body fat, Foundations was designed just for you. What you'll need to get started are just 3 kettlebells. That's it. These 3 kettlebells are all you need to unlock your strength, start building muscle, and start seeing real results. There's no fancy moves, no complicated routines, just the basics that will help you to progress safely and confidently. What you'll get when you join: simple, proven exercises where you will master foundational movements like squats, deadlifts, and presses that will give you strength and confidence. A progressive training program, step-by-step video and written guidance to help you improve no matter where you are starting from. A safe, effective training routine. You'll get to focus on form and build a body that's strong from the inside out. And the best part, it's DIY. You can start right away, no waiting around. You just buy the program today and you get to start building strength from the comfort of your home. You don't need to be fancy to get strong. You just need a solid foundation and the right approach. Foundations is perfect for the woman who is new to strength training and wants to take it at her own pace. She wants to feel empowered, she wants to feel strong, and she wants to feel more confident in her body. If you're ready to begin, visit www.colleenconlon.com for more details and grab your Foundations program today. Again, all you need are 3 kettlebells. I'll take care of the rest. And I think for, the people who are doing those things and they're working with professionals, they are developing the habits, like, great. I'm not knocking that stuff at all. I definitely believe if you are the right candidate for it and you're down to put in the healthy habits, it's great. But I think there's a lot of people who also, use it and they abuse it. And then once they get off, they gain the weight back. And it's like, well, this fucking sucks. And in my head, I'm kind of just like, well, you tried to take a shortcut. Shame on you. And we've seen this for so long. I mean, can you think back to like the Biggest Loser days? I don't know if that is still on. I should check that. But I feel like I started watching The Biggest Loser when I was like 12. I think that's when it came out. I'm 32. So what, 20 years ago? And it was wild, right? Like we would see these people who have a lot of weight to lose. And of course they're going to lose weight. They're doing like 2, 3, 4 workouts a day. They're being put on these like extreme calorie deficits. Of course they're going to lose the weight. But then when you send them back home, dealing with everything that you need to deal with in day-to-day life and interacting with family members and colleagues, the weight just starts coming back on because you haven't taught these people, how do I lose the weight in a sustainable way where I can keep up with it without, taking myself out and living on this ranch, doing all of this extreme stuff for X amount of time. And I get it. It's really just kind of like catapulting the process. But when we don't lay solid foundational patterns and we just try to achieve the thing that is weight loss as quickly as we can in like as much of a shortcutty way as possible, that's not going to set us up for success. I had this conversation with my husband, Tim, the other day where I'm just like, wow, I'm so grateful to be at a place where I can maintain the body that I have worked really hard to create, where it's like, 10 years ago, I wouldn't have been able to do this because I didn't have those healthy habits. I think sometimes we take for granted how simple it is to strength train 3 times a week and eat enough protein and carbs and fats and get enough sleep and manage, the stresses of day-to-day life. It's really simple stuff, but it's not easy stuff, especially if you are somebody who is at a point in your life where you're really trying to make a change and develop all these healthy habits. It's simple, but it's not easy. And looking for a shortcut is not going to be the answer to set you up for success long term. Shortcuts, they might give you a result relatively quickly, but if you haven't taken the time to invest in learning, well, how do I take care of my body when it's at this level, you can't sustain it. And then it's kind of just like, fuck, now I'm back on the hamster wheel, just doing everything on repeat, where it's like, well, if you just, learned how to develop these habits in the first place, then you wouldn't keep living on the hamster wheel and life would be different. All to say, your foundation is key. And if you are at this point in time where you're just like, man, I just want the quick fix. I get it. I know you want the quick fix, but I want to tell you this, one dangerous woman to another, a quick fix is not going to be the thing that sets you up for long-term success. Taking the long road, learning how to set that good foundation, that's going to be what allows you to create the body of your dreams. Thanks for tuning in. If this episode hit home, don't forget to leave a rating and review. Women are stronger together, so share this with a woman who you want to see rise. When we embrace positive takeaways, we level up, and when we share them, we change the world. Follow us on Instagram at The Dangerous Women Podcast and let us know what you want to hear next. And remember, dangerous women redefine wellness and the world. So be fierce, be authentic, be dangerous.